good people? Whether it's an earbud at work or in between class, while you're working out, or sitting on your ass, I want to welcome you to the CharlieGtv Podcast. And it is July the 9th. And yeah, the weather's been hot as fuck, man. We just had one of the hottest days on record, no cap. You know what I mean? And we have a lot to get into today. You know what I mean? I got a post by a mad black woman. You know what I mean? I got a little Uzi tape. You know what I mean? I haven't got to listen to all of it, but I listened to one or two tracks. You know what I mean? Age limit on social media. Adam 22. I gotta talk about him again. It's just killing me. British news headlines you already know, man, and Bramble segment, and we'll talk about AI because this new video with AI and robots, like, it's getting a little crazy. You know what I mean? And of course, we're gonna end the topic with we're gonna end the podcast with Threads versus Twitter because I got a lot to say on that. But without further ado, I would like to introduce the fine gentlemen I have gathered here with me this week. You guys know him. You guys love him. Some of you hate him. It's the one and only Mr. Rainy Days. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, people. How we doing? Another day, another dollar. We're back. You know?
Also, I forgot to say, welcome YouTube watchers. Remember to like and subscribe. You know, doing my best to drop this shit, make it happen. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah,
Facts.
yeah. So we getting into
Thank
watch
you all
this
for
week.
tuning in.
Y'all know how we start every single day. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all know how we start every single motherfucking week. We start with the watch this week. And my homie is doing his thing. So I'll let him take it away with his watch this week.
I could have used this as my watch this week the entire time I drove across the country. But now that I'm at least at the halfway point, I feel like I have my rights to start talking my shit about it because, goddamn, a couple thousand miles across the country in a car ain't easy, you know? And there are some people that would just take like a bunch of Adderall and like smoke a fucking vape like nonstop and just drive across the country in 20 hours or whatever. But that is like the most unenjoyable waste of an experience, gas, and money that you could possibly do, you know? So I actually explored the country as I crossed it, and I've been staying in my car with my dog, big doggo, German Shepherd puppy. And man, if this hasn't taught me life lessons, I don't know what life lessons are, because it's been fucking hard, man. And I've been learning like every single day. And I gotta say, it is a very true testament to like, the more you experience, the more you learn, the easier things get. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, from day one to now, even though I still have literally the same exact stuff that I had on day one, and I had it all planned out. I thought I knew how to use it all and how to do everything that I needed to do, but I didn't. And it took me a lot of hard days, screaming, cursing, swearing, you know, sitting there thinking, trying to figure shit out, losing stuff, making mistakes, breaking things, you know, having to drive very far out of my way in some states to go find the things that I broke, because when you're in the middle of nowhere, you can't just get a fucking 12 volt to 24 volt adapter for a fucking solar panel, you know? So,
because your dog fucked it up.
because my dog fucked it up, you know?
The hardest
So there's
part, like
a lot.
I said before the pod, to me, the hardest part about your road trip, in my opinion, is the dog. You know what I mean? Because you have this slightly uncontrollable element of destruction.
Yep.
Just
Whole other living being, the
whole
same size
other,
as me,
yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
Bigger
yeah,
poops than me.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Just fucking, yeah. That's the hardest part to me, you know, because you
and
can handle
honestly,
you, but
I
the
can't
dog.
even like reiterate that to you, because it's more than just the destruction and the things in the car. Like, there are times when I've been like in a beautiful spot and I just want to sit there and smoke a joint and not think about anything. But here's the dog, like just fucking sniffing, huffing and puffing, running around, looking for things. You know, I'm worried about losing her. I'm worried about her running into somebody else. I'm worried about, you know, I've had multiple altercations, 3 at least that I can think of off the top of my head, altercations of coyotes trying to get my dog. And, you know, 1 or 2 coyotes is no big deal for a German Shepherd, but 3 or more, you know, the dog could die, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of responsibility to like have to feed her 3 times a day, make sure she has enough water, make sure she pees and poops. Like, she honestly, on my way to the other grocery store, I knew she had to go to the bathroom, but it was like 10 minutes away. and she started to go to the bathroom in the car. I had to literally pull over on the side of the road and open the door, and she just ran out and took a shit like in the grass somewhere. Like,
Oh my
and then I had to clean that up, and it's just like, dude, like having to put up with that every fucking day. And then, your own stress. It's just a lot of responsibility. But anyway, let's get back on the track of actual road trip stuff. It's really just having to pack up all of your shit and go every time you move, and every time you put your shit down, you have to pick it back up, move it all over again, And I finally, after a while, the first few weeks was just terrible. My car was just like a bomb hit it all the time because I couldn't, there was no way, bro. Like, you can't organize things every single time. I'd still be in like Texas right now,
Yeah.
So there were a lot of times where I just made sure I threw everything in the car and just go, because there's no way I would not have been able to be right here where I am right now if I didn't do that 100 times over. So, but now I have everything packed where the stuff I don't use every day is in the trunk and like all the way in the back. And then the stuff that I do use every day, but I don't want up front, I have that in the front of the trunk so I can easily access it. And then all of my daily use stuff is in the front part of the car, and I have it organized. Like, I have all 4 of my doors organized to where like one door is like, I got the gun shit and like, my knife and my wallet and like my papers. So if I get pulled over, I don't have to look anywhere for anything, or if I have a problem with anything, I don't have to look anywhere for anything. All the important shit is right there in the driver door, And then I have like my toothbrush and my sunglasses and my toothpaste, my deodorant in one door, and then like my solar panel cables and everything in another door. So it's all organized. So every time I take it out, I know exactly where to put it back, so that like when I'm looking for something, I know where it is. So it took me a month and a half to get that right, and a month and a half every single day struggling through that. You can imagine it was really frustrating,
Yep.
But it's taught me a lot about life. It's taught me a lot about responsibility. Nobody's here to help me but me, So when I fuck something up or when something fucks up, like, I'm responsible for making it better again, So it's fucking tough, man. It's really tough. And there's been a lot of times where I was like on the phone with a friend or something, and then like something would break, or I'd make a mistake, or I'd miss a turn, and I'd just be like, bro, I gotta go, and I just hang up because now I have to go fix that, because like I'm the only motherfucker around to go fix it, So it's just full weight on my shoulders every day, and I'm getting used to lugging it around, but it's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit. But yeah, that's my watch this week, is my road trip experience, learning a hell of a lot of things from life. And and then even like the solar panel shit, bro. Like, you have to understand, like, the only way for me to get electricity is for my solar panel to charge my battery. Because I could use my car battery, but if I kept using my car battery, I'd need a new battery by now, And so moving the solar panel constantly, trying to stay in the shade so I'm not sweating and using the AC or have to go shower again, and fucking, rationing my food. Like, I try not to cook food during the day because it's hot, like, I don't want to make myself hotter by cooking food in the car, So I try to eat like ready-made food during the day and then cook at night and stuff. And it's just, man, it's constantly a battle. Like, I'm currently about to have to move because of my shade problem. I don't have enough shade here. I'm starting to get hot, So it's like, I always have something to do. I always have, So for me to even be here right now on this podcast is beyond a blessing and proof of my ability to have my shit together, because having to deal with all of this and be responsible and still be on time for somebody else's shit, like, dude, give me some claps. Where's a yay?
I'll give you.
Moving on to thank you. Moving on to your watch this week.
My watch this week is this post right here, right?
Oh shit.
This post right here. Um, this is just a mad black woman. All right. Now, just tell me this: if you're a guy, right, and you're reading this, and this is a girl that you're interested in, right? Um, what do you think? Um, and mind you, this is a woman with two kids. What do you think she wants in a man? Hmm?
Um, shit. Yeah, that's kind of hard to ask because like I feel like the what she sees in the man she wants is not how the man she wants would actually be, you know?
Yeah,
Like looks and this and that. Like she probably wants, a bigger dude, bigger downstairs and bigger upstairs, you know what I'm saying? And she probably wants like a manly man, But guess what? A manly man is gonna want to provide for his women, you know?
exactly.
And so for them to think that they have this depiction of this perfect guy that's out there waiting for them because they have all their stuff, everything ready, like you you remember how you talked about women having money versus men having money, and
Exactly.
how like rich women, like women that have all their own shit, like
Yeah,
why would a man, it's like us stepping down to bow down to
yeah.
you so that we could suck you off, like lick your
You
clit, like
you
fuck out of
telling
here.
me
Like
you telling me that you don't need me to take care of you doesn't make me want to
you're
take care of
basically
you.
saying you don't need me. That
And
you're saying you
yeah,
don't need anybody. You don't. So that means that
yeah.
like there's no reason for me to stick around.
Why don't you
There's no
just buy a
reason for
big
you. There's
dildo?
no reason for you to stick around. If
Exactly.
you have everything, why are you going to be loyal to me or anybody? You
Exactly.
know. So that
But
to me is extremely unattractive.
you know what it is? You know
But
why it's unattractive? I'm gonna tell you what it is. There's a word for it. It is very masculine. That's what it is.
that's
You know what
that's
I
kind
mean?
of true,
It's
honestly.
very masculine. It's the same philosophy of the women that say and share this thing. I've seen women share it, say this thing, hundreds of thousands of women. I provide what I require. That's why my standard is. You know how that sounds? So listen, you saying you provide what you require. It's the same logic that leads to this post. And what you don't understand is that you require a man, and you're
Right.
saying that you are providing a man. Do you get that? Do you get that you see you saying you provide what you require? Do you require a soft feminine woman? Because that's what I require. No, you require
Right.
a man, and you're saying you provide what you require. So you're providing a man, not a woman, based on what you're even saying in your own shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that they be like this feminism got them lost. They really don't even understand what the fuck they're even saying. You know what I mean? They don't understand why a man that wants to help his woman, lead his woman, to take care of his woman. You know what I mean? Like doesn't want all this energy. You know what I mean? That's coming out of here. You know what I mean? It seems to me that she just wants a big dick. You know what I mean? Honestly, when you read this post, I mean, it's like just because a guy would be like, well, if I have my own car, my own house, my own money and everything, you know what I mean? I want a girl to move in. You know what I mean? I don't want some girl that's like trying to compete with me. Like I don't want you to compete with me. I want you to help me compete. That's what I want you to do. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not gonna lie though, like looking at that post, you're either mentally ill or really hurt, or a mixture of both, you know? Because like now you just out here trying to tell everybody like fuck off. Like
Yeah.
I'm me, I got me, like, it's like okay, so like if you're so good, where's the other half? Where's the like, like shouldn't people be lining up to be like, your partner if you're
Yeah.
all that great, Like
Exactly.
I don't know.
This
I'm
is
just saying, I know some really great people out there, and some of them are really attractive, and especially the attractive ones, they definitely have people lining up for them. So
exactly.
for you to be coming out here and saying all this shit, like I feel like two weird ass niggas slid in her DMs, and she felt the need to post some shit like this. Like,
She's
all right,
definitely mad. She's definitely mad. That's for sure.
the thing is, bro, like there are so many like weird foreign people that slide into girls' DMs and shit like that. Like, don't
Yeah.
think you all that because you got hijab from fucking Dubai sending you shit, telling you he'll fucking fly you out to Prince Castle. Like, chill out, all right?
Like
Everybody
for
gets
real.
those DMs.
For real. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't care how much money they have. You don't care how good how they look. What are you even saying? What are you, what are you even saying, bro? Like what are you even saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like what are you even saying? Like anyway, just the angry black woman making no sense, screaming into the atmosphere that I wanted, that I just wanted is just ridiculous. You know? Anyway, had to make. Oh yeah, this one is funny. This one is fucked up. As a short nigga, I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight everybody. You know what I mean? Because like this is. How would you feel about it? Like, oh, you would never have to go through this, but yo, dog. So you finally about to get a picture with 50, and the photographer like, yeah, you got to stand on this little box here so you can like line up. Like,
Nah,
that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to respectfully. There's got to be a way for you to not have to stand on this box, my guy. Come on, son.
right. Come on, it really ain't that bad.
You see, homie
It
instantly
really
start
ain't that
laughing over there.
bad,
Homie
bro.
instantly laugh. Like, come on, my nigga. You gotta stand on a box. That's like when you in a barber shop and they put that little thing under your seat when you was a kid. Cause you had to sit up in the seat.
Now the way he just stepped back to do it though, it's like I feel like he done did that before, and we're gonna have to go retract all those pictures and make sure.
I'm mad. He looked a little happy when he got up on it too, like a little grin, like hey,
Yeah, he said, "Ah, there we go. Now we
yeah,
back."
nah. This is awful. What do you mean? You know what I mean? His money tall, don't stop hating. Short, just like his dad, and making just as much money. Leave him alone. Better than letting his wife get smashed on camera by another man and saying he could be.
Oh
Oh my
shit!
god. Yo, Adam's not even in the video. And he's catching heat.
No, this is no jumper. Is his shit though.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah. But oh my god. Oh my god. That was that was out of nowhere. Jesus. Damn, man. Nigga is not even in the video. Let that nigga live. Let that nigga live.
Yeah, nah, they are not gonna
Oh,
let him live, bro.
they're not.
Gonna
They're
take
not.
gonna take a few months, if not a year or two, for that shit to die down.
Oh man. So Lil Uzi, right? His Pink Tape sells 165K in the first week and is set to debut as the #1 album. Right. So I listened
Have you heard it?
I've
Oh
only
shit!
I've only listened to the first two, maybe three tracks. The first track was all right. You know, he's doing this little bouncy energy thing. It was always, somewhat catchy, I guess. It's a nice track. You know what I mean? But then the second track, it started with a Charleston White talking shit about him, you know what I mean? And then he was rapping, and honestly, I started listening to some of the bars he was actually saying. And yeah, man, in that song, he was really promoting low key all the bad things. Like I remember one line in particular. He said something about not natural. Like he likes the fake butts or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't want you encouraging girls to get the fake butts out here. That surgery is not that safe for real. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the other thing he was like saying something about he was still like the flamboyant thing. I forgot. I'd have to listen to the song because I only got to hear it once. I just listened to it while making a doc. I said literally while I was doing it, I was like, "Hey, S word, I ain't gonna say it. Play Lil Uzi Pink tape." You know what I mean? And so I just let that play while I was making the docket because I was listening to something. So I was like half listening. You know what I mean? But so it's got good beats. Of course, it's good beats. You know what I mean? And I'm sure people gonna like to dance to it. I guess you know what I mean. But there's no good messages in there. In fact, there's, in my opinion, when I actually did take the time to even try to listen to the lyrics, it's just bad messaging. You know what I mean? Just encouraging you to be
Right.
your least disciplined, least natural self. You know what I mean? Like pretty much. You know what I mean? Just whatever. But anyway, my fears I feel will confirm that he's generally trying to make all the worst parts about modern society seem cool. You know what I mean? All the surgeries and the drugs and everything
That
and
nigga gonna take over the fucking
the
world, bro.
general escapism. You know what I mean? Just whatever. It was inevitable. It was gonna happen. You know what I mean? What can I do? I am gonna have this on the topic next week, and I'm gonna take time to listen to the album to have a more detailed review of it because I wouldn't even be comfortable giving it a 1 out of 10 at this point because I haven't listened to the whole album and I haven't really listened to it. You know what I mean? So um,
Right.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to listen to it. You know what I mean? Just so I can write down a couple songs, just to give him a fair shake. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause, hey, I'm sure he didn't just put out a bunch of bad music. You know what I mean? But I'm just against the
How
messaging.
sure are you
You
on
know what I
that?
mean? Listen, 165K. You know that's not, that can't be all hype. I mean, at some point, it had to have some good songs on there. You know what I mean? I'm sure
I
you
don't
was.
know, man. You know what
Although
I've
I've
realized a
never
lot
heard
about
it.
music? You
What?
know what I realized a lot about music is like the beats really mean like fucking 60% of the track. Like when you got a good beat, I could listen to a track with a fire ass beat and not even realize it's trash until like a year later, you know? And I feel like that, a little bit of that going on there, a little bit of that going on there, but
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. So yeah, Lil Uzi, whatever. So age limit. New minors in Louisiana will need parental permission before accessing social media accounts. New Louisiana law will require kids under 16 to get approval to access social media. I think that that's it's pretty good. You know what I mean? Because we were blessed to grow up in a generation where we didn't have to go through puberty and have social media at that exact time. MySpace came like a little bit later. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
yeah. MySpace was still crazy though, bro.
It
I
was.
remember
It
people
was.
still flexing on MySpace and being
I
like,
remember AIM. I remember AIM chatting on AIM and stuff
hell
like that.
yeah, oh my
You know what I
god.
mean? Cats, these young kids don't even know what the fuck
I think I
AIM
had
is.
my first girlfriend on AIM.
AIM was my first email account. I think I still have an email account in AIM. I don't know if it works for real, but I still
Yes,
use it.
sir.
You know, you know what I mean? But yeah, 16 is a good age. You know what I mean? But honestly, I look forward to being a parent one day. But at the same time, I understand it's going to be the times of trying to shelter your kids, unfortunately, is over. They're gonna get exposed to things that you don't want them to faster than you want them to.
Right. Like my
And
sister tried to have my nieces not have phones, and like when they went to school, they kind of got bullied for it. She had to get
yeah,
them phones.
yeah, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. And then your parental locks, like we figured out ways to get around shit in high school. I remember we on a high school computer. If the government couldn't stop us from watching what we wanted on those high school computers, you at home
Right.
stand no chance, my guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
We figured out proxy, whatever, to get past all of that shit. You know what I mean? So, uh,
I remember they tried to like cut out music sites and shit, and we started using this 2bitty.mobi or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then people still gonna steal movies over the internet. There's still sites where you can watch every movie that come out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The site name changes, the link changes, but the game don't change. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? This internet, this information age, there's no way to stop you're only limited by a curiosity. That's the only
That's
thing that limits.
facts.
You're only limited by all the knowledge that you ever want to have is really at your fingertips. That you're only limited by your work
Facts.
ethic, your curiosity, and your drive. That's all you're limited by these days. So a young kid's curiosity is boundless and is always interested in all the things you want them to not be. You know what I mean? And you're gonna
Yep.
have it's always gonna be issue when you got the internet. So having a young kid today, let me tell you something. As a parent, you listen. You have to roll up your sleeves and have the conversation. Otherwise,
Yep.
you'll leave them in the abyss of the fucking their curiosity in the internet is fucking it's nuts. You got to be able to be there to contextualize it because you can't get
Yep.
anything. You got to be there to contextualize what they're seeing and give them the right tenets and principles to help guide them, and not because that's like the hand touching the stove, man. The kid, I've seen things on the internet I have no business seeing.
I'm
You
gonna
know what I
tell you
mean?
right now, bro. I didn't touch a gun until I was like 25, and I regret that so much. I'm gonna teach my kid how to use a gun when he's like 15,
Yeah,
and when he turns 18, I'm gonna give him his first gun. Like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
that, no way,
Things like
bro.
that, and
Because
you
that
have the
shit is
pressure of
important, and the fact that like, I grew up in New York, and like that shit was so taboo that my parents
yeah,
felt like it wasn't okay to even have that shit anywhere near me. It's like, nah, bro, nah, that shit is essential to life.
yeah.
Like,
It is.
what if shit really hits the fan? All of a sudden, now I gotta teach you how to use a gun. Like, no,
No,
mm-mm.
no.
I want to be able to throw that shit to you and be like, you remember? Yeah, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. We
Like,
exactly like we all like that's how it should be. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man. Shush. You be shout out to the parents. You know what I mean? Trying to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
right,
you're gonna have to be on there on top of their head, man. You know what I mean? But you also can't be like as like to me, how I deal with my little sister is probably how I would deal with my kid. Like you can't
you
yell at
can't make it a disadvantage for them.
you
You
can't
know?
be so mad at them with that they don't tell you. You know what I mean? Like
Yes, I
you have
agree.
to you have to
You still got to
be
kind of be their friend.
approachable. You got to be approachable. You have to be able to tell them. You have to have that enough that they'll tell you. You know what I mean? While still disciplining them and telling them the things. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like sure, certain shit might be crazy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you don't want them to shut you out. You know what I mean? Because if they're not talking to you,
Right,
they're talking to someone, and that someone they're talking to doesn't love them like you do. So
right.
who would you rather them be talking
Yo,
to?
because I'm not gonna lie, bro. My mom always said it when I was growing up, and I'm not gonna mention names, but I know some kids that had some really, really strict parents. And my mom always said, when they get 18 and they go away to school, they're never gonna come back.
Yeah,
And nine times out of 10, my mom was right with that statement.
yep,
I haven't seen some of these people in fucking 10 years.
yep, yep.
And yeah, it's the truth, and God knows what they're up to now because they have other people that are helping them figure out life instead of their parents because they drifted them off into oblivion. You know,
Exactly, exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. So I gotta, I know, I know. I gotta. It's gonna suck, but your kids don't want to disappoint their parents. They don't, especially when they got good
I
ones.
don't think I got in this conversation with you, but I did with somebody else. No, it was somebody else because it was about the homeless situation in Los Angeles. And I said, the only way that you can deal with situations like this, because it's so hopeless, is tough love, you know?
Yeah.
And some people are going to die, and you just got to be okay with that. You got to tell these people, you got to tell these people to get lost, and that can figure it out and make it and, get a little help or, take a shower, go get a job, they'll make it. And
Yeah,
the ones that don't, they don't. And then guess what? We have a way less more of a homeless problem because we just told
exactly.
these people, go get your shit together. And we should have done it a long fucking time ago,
But
and we
I
should have
do,
always done
but
it that way.
I do agree that mental health has been largely underfunded and underdealt with in this country, and it's
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
to and we closed a lot of the mental things, right? We stop a lot of our force in that thing, and then we let it manifest into whatever the fuck it turns into today, and we just make a name for it and give it a flag and give everything, and we just accept everything.
Yo,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
crying.
And there's no mental illness anymore. It's just you want to be a fox, you're a fox. That's what he wants to be. Whatever. Like it's like whatever. You know what I mean? We're letting 7-year-olds make lifelong decisions, like with medical shit, and like
Right.
acting like they know what's up. That's 8 years old because we're preaching maximum tolerance. Whatever is happening, you have to be tolerant. You cannot criticize. You cannot be aggressive. You must be
You know where this
maximum
all started?
tolerance. You know what I mean?
You know where this
Everything.
all started, bro? Everyone gets a trophy. That's where it all fucking started.
Yep.
Really.
Yep.
Once the sports games at the end of the game, no matter what, everyone gets a trophy. You
Don't
get
they
a little
know?
trophy.
that this was the motivation of the fucking villain of the first Incredibles movie. When everyone's special, no one will be. Okay, all right. Anyway, now well, let's watch a parent that's a little my dad was a little like this to a degree, but let me. Blueface is facing backlash after asking his son if he was
I
getting
saw this.
interacting with his dances at the house. It's crazy.
Casual day. Casual day with Jay Nasty. Son, come here.
And his
There's
son was
booty
just
cheeks
so
out here. You
innocent.
in here looking for chips
Is you gay?
and Slim Jims and shit. You ain't gay, is you?
The finger, bro. I can't.
Are you gay?
He's a guy. That's one of
You
the
ain't
Slim
gay,
Jim.
right? My man. My dog. My young.
Okay. Two things. One, there is a naked woman in that room. Not okay. Two, I seen somebody else talking about why that pantry's so empty. A motherfucker got diamonds on his fingers, diamonds on his neck, diamonds all over the place, doing whatever the fuck he wants, all this money everywhere, and he ain't got nothing to feed his kid. He out here grabbing Slim Jims in an empty pantry. Like, I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
You know. So, yeah. Look, man, everybody can do what they want. It's your life, your kid. And if he was doing something that wrong, there'd be people over there telling him to not do it. That's what the government's for. And he posted it online. So I'm sure if reprimand needs to be, sent, he'll get the delivery. You know.
You know,
But yeah, I don't agree with that. Definitely none of that.
I was having a conversation about body count at some point. You know what I mean?
That
And
was that was me and you yesterday, but we probably had another conversation with somebody else.
yeah, it's probably with you. And the thing is, when you're exposing the kid to that, all that's going to do is encourage a higher level of sexual activity. And
Not
uh,
even that. It's the what's the unsensitivity desensitized. Like
desensitized. Yeah.
like it doesn't mean that much to you. Like I'm just gonna let you know. I don't know about you, bro, but the first time I had sex was like a fucking Disney movie fairy tale. It was fucking passionate as hell, you know.
Man,
And I don't think I'll ever be able to get back to that point. Maybe when I get married, the first time I have sex with my wife or something, you know.
no,
But
I've had some great sex, but and
well, no, I
it
mean I
wasn't
still have had passionate sex, but
it
like
wasn't
I'm
my
just
first
saying, like
time. It wasn't my first time either because we didn't know what the fuck we was doing.
actually, I do
Both
remember you
versions.
telling me your first time was a little it was just with somebody,
No, it
like
was with my girl. It was with my girl, but like
oh, it was okay,
yeah, we was both virgins at the time. You know what I mean? But
right?
that's why we was nervous. We didn't know what we was really doing for real. You know what I mean? So and plus, yo, she had great pussy. I was in there 2 seconds, man. I ain't last, man. Couldn't last. Couldn't
Damn,
last, motherfucker. And that was
yo, I'm not
through
gonna
the
lie.
condom too.
First time I had sex, I lasted too long. I didn't nut. It was like 45 minutes, and then we were
That's
like, all right, we'll
crazy.
continue
That's
tomorrow.
crazy.
And then the next day, I nutted in like 5 minutes. I don't know why. That first time, I was just so like, yeah.
I got in there, and shit. It was like, I might have got like 5 pumps in, and, and I lied too. I lied. I said that it was I said that I couldn't get it up. You know what I mean? I said I couldn't get hard because it did go
uh,
down right after I came so quick. You know what I mean? But it was in the condoms,
yeah.
so she didn't really know I came. There's no way she could have known I came that quick.
Uh-huh.
Who could have known? Oh man, it fucked with my head for a while that I had to fuck with. I had to fuck another chick. I had to fuck another chick just to prove to myself that my dick worked. Just to prove that I can
Yo,
make a
I'm
girl come and
crying.
my dick worked. You know what I mean? When I made her come, I was like, my shit worked. My shit worked. You know what I mean? And since then,
Yo,
I made a
I'm
girl
crying.
spit. I've made girls come. I've done this several times. So to me, if a chick fronting on it, you know what I mean? She just might be a hoe or might just be used to way bigger things going to
Nah,
things.
I'm
It is
not
what
gonna
it is.
lie, bro. Well, I think that the whole thing could be true. But I have met girls that for some reason, like, I love eating pussy, you know,
Yeah,
and I've only had one girl that didn't come when I ate her out, and she was just so not like she was into me, but she wasn't into me eating the box. I was like, what's the
yeah,
deal with that? You know,
yeah,
that's usually like the creme de la creme for the
yeah.
females. You know,
I
you
eat
don't got
really
to do
good
no
pussy. I
work,
eat really good
nothing.
pussy. Shorty couldn't even
Same.
deny
I
that.
do, yo, and I have had girls praise me for it, you know?
Yeah,
So, and then this one girl was totally not into it. And I'm just thinking to myself, is she like, is this not her thing or
yeah,
something? Or like, I don't know, man. So everyone's different, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I've had like, you know, I've had a couple ringers that come back for more, you know what I'm saying?
For real, for
So,
real. And I've always
so
had
yeah,
return customers. I've always had return customers.
right.
I've
that
always had
that
return
girl
customers.
not having it, I was very shocked. But you know, we still fucked and stuff, and it was great.
But yeah, but
And she was so hot. But damn,
I
like
feel like when you have so many women, you can't. It it makes you like devalue women to a degree when you have too high
I
of a
agree,
body count.
100%.
You know what I mean? So while I've had sex a lot of times, I haven't had that many bodies. You know what I mean? So because of that, um, I still value women to a degree, and I still see the nuance of them. I'm still excited to smell a little women's little pheromones. But but you know something, um, pheromones and something is something. Some of them got to be a thing. You know what I mean? Because I've smelt similar smells on different women. You know what I mean? And it's surprised me. You know what I mean? Like I
Well,
have,
'cause,
um,
you know, I'm just gonna be honest. Like there are certain pheromones that are just overwhelmingly powerful, but a lot of people smell a certain way they do because of laundry detergent or
yeah,
soaps.
yeah,
And so some people be using similar soaps and or perfumes or laundry detergents and whatever. And it's really just whatever you're around all the time is kind of what you smell like.
yeah.
So you
I'm
know,
just saying, I smelled,
why
and
bums
I
smell
was
like
just,
garbage, you know.
oh gosh, okay. Anyway, the next topic here, we gonna get into this nigga finally,
I
and
had
this
to
shit,
drop a bomb to get over that topic. I'm glad
and
that worked.
this shit was wild too. This shit is wild. I feel so bad.
Oh, this shit was
Oh,
fucking funny.
like what? Cause you heard what he said. He's gonna say, "Why is you?" This is the worst shit ever. Like this is the worst thing he could have ever done. Like why, Adam? Why? You make millions. Ugh, dude.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next. Hey, yo, my man, I got next. You said you want next? Nah, I said have a good time with the best. You the best. Oh, all right. Yeah, yeah. Hey, we doing it. Hey, onlyplugtalk.com.
Like fuck
Yeah.
out of here. Like fuck out of here. Dude, what? What about me? Oh my god.
Did he shout out his
No.
website?
Did you say what do you think? What? She is wild. Are you kidding me?
Yo.
What? What? What is happening here? Wow, nigga. Anyway, bro, I can't. I can't. I can't, bro.
It wasn't hard to come back to your. I was in a lot of pain for a few days, so having sex was,
It was reupholstered.
you were a little traumatized by me being like, "Ouch, hold on." It
At first, yeah. But that did go away pretty quickly.
took like 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You feel like it snapped back? Well, you never had the natural birth that you were planning on.
I don't believe that vagina stretches from having sex once for 40 minutes with a bigger.
I mean,
It was.
Hurrah! You niggas
Yo,
like that's
slump
cat.
down.
That's cat. That's cat. Like nah. Yeah, but like here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about muscle memory. Okay. Let me tell you something
Yo.
about muscle memory. All right. When I was in high school, I gained the ability to move my chest muscles. And it came to me after I reached a certain threshold of strength and I was bench pressing, and I gained that mind muscle connection, right? And once my muscles was able to do that, even though I lost massive strength and I became a fat ass, even then I could still always move my chest muscles just a little bit. And sure, they've come back a lot more now because I've trained a lot more, so my muscles are bigger and they're back now. You know what I mean? But once your muscles experience something, you know what I mean, and raise their capacity for something, they never forget that capacity that they were raised to. You know what I mean? Even though
Right.
they may diminish. You know what I mean? So my chest muscles, it was why it was easier for me to gain back to bench press to while I never now to push it past where they have ever been to maybe bench 300, I'd have to struggle more than that. But to get back to 275 was a little easier because my muscles remembered where they once were. You know what I mean? So about your vagina, honey. You know what I'm saying? If you think that the muscles in your vagina don't remember having to have stretched and been sore for a couple days, that's a workout. That's raising the capacity that they've ever had to experience. You know what I mean? And yeah, it remembers, and it has the ability, and you remember too. It's a lie. It's a lie. What you did there is a bad idea.
You remember too. Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
crying.
you know what I mean?
That
'Cause
one hit me. Yeah, he said, "You remember too." Bye.
like I'm just saying, Jesus
Only
Christ.
toes out.
I'm just saying, man. No, know what you know. No, I'm not dealing with it. I know how muscles work a little bit. All right, and no, 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 you ain't selling it here, honey. You know what I mean? I'm just, I'm just telling you that it's bad. It's a bad thing, you know. But she should do Kegels. You know what I mean? That's not fair, man. If you're gonna do that, you gotta do Kegels. You know what I'm saying? And train the pussy. Why? Why isn't that? That's why I want to make the pussy tightest measuring device. I really, really do to put these hoes on blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause, you know, they can control that. You know what I mean? They can control. That's perfectly within their control. You know what I mean? Look at these muscles. Look at that. Work on my shit. I'm telling you, bro. If there was a machine at the gym that made men's dick bigger, there'd be a line down the block. You'd never be able. You have to pay the money to get on it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It don't really exist for real. Let me see. What's the next topic here? Would you ever allow your girl any amount of money, man? No way. And the fucked up thing is that I think he probably would let the fucking streamer, because you know that would be the come on, bro. Because you know, like hypothetically, if he did allow Kai to do that and it was on camera, that would obviously sell like nuts. Like that would sell nuts. He's like the biggest streamer in the world, fucking your girl on camera. Like, come on, man. That's millions of dollars. That's millions and millions of dollars. But it's also gonna lead to your suicide. So you gotta consider you gotta
You
consider
know,
that. You
honestly,
gotta
fuck
consider
it,
that too.
fuck Adam. It's more thinking about his kid at this point, you know, because now he's gonna have this kid that's gonna be alive and walking around the planet knowing all this shit happened.
He has a daughter, right? I believe.
Yeah, I thought
Pretty
he had
sure.
a son, honestly, but maybe.
I know he has a daughter. I don't know if he has a son because I've seen the videos of him getting married and they were depicted. I saw I only remember seeing a daughter. I remember seeing a son, but it could be. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just know that yeah, if the daughter for sure is gonna have some sort of daddy issues because your dad's a weirdo. Anyway, let me see which one's BBC. Okay, all right. Charles, are you there? Charles, please come in, Charles. Oi, Charles here with the news and the headlines to keep you lads informed of what's happening in the world. Get your head out the sun and all that, you know what I mean? Let you know what's happening. So here we are, first story up. BBC News reports the personal use of all drugs could be decriminalised in the new plans proposed by Scottish government. Scottish ministers have called upon the UK government to change reverse laws to allow people found in possession of drugs to be treated and supported rather than criminalised and excluded. Other proposals include more substance checking services and increased access to emergency treatments for drug overdoses. The man say, quote, our current drug law does not stop people from using drugs. and it does not stop people from experiencing the harm associated, and critically, it does not stop people from dying, Scotland's drug policy minister said. Next story up. Hold on. Come on, Jamie. You have to switch it, man. I need a new person. I need someone else that can do this. Here we are. CNN reports the planet's temperature soared again on Thursday to levels not seen in modern history, record-keeping era, marking a fourth straight day of record temperatures. These alarming new records are likely the highest temperatures in, quote, at least 100,000 years, one scientist told CNN. The global daily temperature climbed to 17.23 degrees Celsius, that's 63 degrees Fahrenheit, on Thursday, according to the University of Maine's Climate Reanalyzer, which uses data from the US National Centers for Environmental Protection, which means that it's hot as fucking balls, man, all across the fucking world altogether. I mean, I'm sure there's some pockets that aren't so hot, like the North Pole and all that, but on average, the whole planet is hot as it's ever fucking been. And you know what? Yeah, I need a shower just thinking about it, bro. Last one up. The New York Times reports the Supreme Court has ended affirmative action in college admissions, sparking a debate as to whether the ages are going to take over or whether or not this will lead to more fairness in results for incoming students. Results remain to be seen. Time will tell. For more information on these headlines, feel free to do your own fucking research. And with that, back to you, Charlie. Thanks. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I never thought of going to Scotland for a vacation, but maybe not the worst spot. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna wear a kilt though. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Oh, Rambo segment. Gotta talk about my homie. R-A-I-N. Mr. Rain. What's going? Come on. More respect. All right. All right.
Shit. Sorry, I didn't see. I was texting this guy that's supposed to. This actually leads into the brand building segment. I was texting the guy that I'm supposed to do a photo shoot with tomorrow, for rainy days before I leave California. Yeah. But hey, man, I've gotten a lot of followers from my business cards, so you should go out and get business cards. They're really important. Like really, really, really important.
Yeah.
I got 500 of them made at Staples for $20, and it came out really good. I'd be handing them out like no tomorrow. I don't care. I paid pennies on the dollar for them, and yeah, they're getting me a lot of followers. Some people like, dude, I gave I don't think she'll ever hear this, so I'll say what I want to say, but man, I met this fucking smoking hot girl at the Grand Canyon. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, wow. And I gave her the card, told her the story, and I seen her like 2 or 3 days in a row going back to the store. She was working there, and she didn't follow me until like 2 weeks later. So yeah, sometimes people don't just check out the card and follow you right away. So if you give somebody a business card, they don't hit you up right away. I don't think it's like all hope is lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking hand them out. Buy $20, dude. $20. Every time you talk to somebody, you say one word about your podcast or your this, or they ask about your shirt, just hand them the card. Boom. Instant promoted everything in one fucking swoop,
Yeah.
So it's very easy, it's very simple, and it costs next to nothing. It's worth every fucking penny. And the fact that I'm traveling across the country, it's just, man, I lost them in North Carolina, and from North Carolina to California, I probably lost opportunities.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just really important. Get yourself some business cards, and hand them the fuck out, man. Yeah.
I will.
So that's one thing. I'm doing a photo shoot tomorrow. That's another thing. I have a bunch of unreleased photos from Texas and Louisiana that I have been meaning to use. So got some photos to get up on the Instagram and things to. I'm promoting the hoodie, but honestly, the hoodie is not really my best work. It's really just the name on the front and back. So I have a T-shirt on right now, actually, that I showed you last week on the podcast.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna be producing. I'm gonna be swapping out some of the images on there for other images that are on the AI page. I showed you that last week as well. Yeah, I mean, nothing really that new. Also, Rainy Days is actually on Threads now. It is
Hey.
also on Blue Sky, which have you ever heard of Blue Sky?
No.
Okay, so Blue Sky, Jack Dorsey is the founder of Twitter. He's the person that actually was like the face of Twitter for all the years up until when Elon bought it, right?
Yeah.
So Jack Dorsey took his Twitter money and he went and created this other platform called Blue Sky. Now, Blue Sky is essentially Twitter, which he has all the rights to, but he can't, or you can't just join it. You need an invite code to join Blue Sky. So thankfully, I have friends that are obsessed with social media, and shout out to my friend Tyler at TYLLER on Twitter, Twitch, and everything but Instagram. He got me the invite code, so now I'm on Blue Sky, which is cool. I've always wanted to be on there just to get the name. I did get the name Rainy Days because they limit invite codes, so not anybody can just go on there and take a name. But I'm surprised because there's like 100,000 users and nobody took Rainy Days. So yeah, I'm very blessed to have gotten on there and gotten my name. But yeah, I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Threads. Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, obviously. RainyDays.org. Kick. I'm Rainy Day on Kick. So yeah, so I'm all over the place. Go check out my stuff. I appreciate you showing my shit. See, I have 96 followers. I started the road trip. I think I had 54 followers.
Wow.
So yeah, if only I had business cards, I'd be well over 100 by now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just, just goes to show how important it is to have those business cards and hand them out. Just get people to fucking follow your shit, check out your shit. God damn, stupid ass car AC. Now I'm sitting in the spot right now cooking. I'm about to figure out a new place to go. About to go to the gas station, get some gas. But yeah, everything I'm doing on this road trip is supposed to be for Rainy Days. I came all the way here. The guy that I was supposed to link up with, have him help me with my brand, he totally dubbed me. So everything I've been doing all by myself, marketing by myself, networking by myself. I found a wholesaler by myself.
Wholesaler.
Yeah. But I need to get tax ID, reseller's license in order to buy stuff from the wholesaler. So I have some things going on that are preventing me from moving forward. But the shirts that I showed you last week on the podcast, actually, I don't even think I showed them on the podcast. I think I just FaceTimed you. Maybe I did show them on the podcast.
Yeah, you did.
Because my camera came on, yeah.
Yeah, you showed them.
So, yeah, so those shirts and similar shirts like that I can still make. But yeah, it's just going to take me a little while to get everything because it's coming from China. It's still good shirts. It's on Gildan. It's quality print. They double print it on black, which is what they're supposed to do. They know what they're doing. It's just I have to wait a while. And they give me good prices. They're giving me wholesale prices. It's just the weight and stuff. And I don't know. You always want American made if you can get it, but it's pretty much the same shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm doing. Check
Really
me
good.
out. My Rainy Days Reels page is booming. I want to move that over to I want to move Rainy Days Reels over to Threads because I'm getting tagged on there a shit ton already. And then the Tumblr posts that I have, they're like animated rain GIFs. I want to move those over to Blue Sky and possibly Threads on the actual Rainy Days page.
I gotta explore how much Threads allows you to post videos.
Threads, you can post videos. It's pretty much the same thing as Twitter. They're getting sued for it right now.
Through Threads?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to talk about it. But all right, make sure you guys go follow my homie. I already know all this shit go be in the description. You're gonna have this in the description. Link here. You're gonna have a link to the Twitter, the link to the Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here, I'm just gonna send this to you, and then you'll be able to put it up on the screen next time.
What,
You don't
like
have to worry about this time. You can move it on.
All right.
I mean, I can DM it to you. Why this guy's on the phone behind my car, just walking back and forth for like 45 minutes. Go somewhere else. Makes me do a whole select the new image nonsense. But yeah. I did it on Instagram, so you can pull it up very easily.
I see. You know. Who would have sent that to me? Listen, let me see my messages, man. Why is fucking...
No, you don't gotta worry about it. It would be right there, yeah. There.
Right. Yeah.
That's all my stuff right there.
All right. Yeah, when I go on my phone, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Well, no, you just showed it on the screen, so that I mean, like every time, instead of like me having to say everything, you can just click that, and pull it up right there. There it all is.
Yeah.
I should delete that kick though at the top. That was just there to be in the list. Kick doesn't really exist anymore.
It did for horny people for a second. There was some bad bitches on there doing nasty things on the load. I had a little live stream thing. I mean, I'm always with a nasty girl since I'm sorry, I'm a bad person.
I'm always with the nasty girl. Yo, I'm crying.
Leave me alone.
I'll have to go back and retract some of these podcasts when you get married.
Yeah, no one's gonna come and listen to these. No one's gonna listen to these.
Oh my god! These are the ones that are gonna go booming. You know, are you kidding me?
Yeah, all I know all the ones that I did when I thought no one was listening. They're gonna be like, look back in the day, look at how wild he used to be.
Yeah.
Now he's over as now I'm gonna be like, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Right.
You're gonna be like, nah. Charlie G was a wild boy back in the day. Wild boy. Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
Reminds me of when they're interviewing everybody in Wolf of Wall Street when everyone gets caught, and they're like, "Have you ever heard?" Nope. Me? Nah, wasn't there. I don't even know anybody that lives anywhere around there. You know, they're just like every fucking thing that comes up, they're just like, nope, never heard of it. You know, like,
yep. Like, no, never. Yeah. This is how I feel about it for real. All right. Honestly, can never compete with Twitter because Twitter nasty.
Well, the thing is that like
I do like the integration of how easy it is to integrate. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that from
Twitter and Instagram, Threads and Instagram.
Yeah, it almost doesn't make sense not to have it because how easy it is to integrate it. You know what I mean? But
it makes sense not to have it because Twitter fucking owns most of the shit. So it's like he literally just took Twitter and put it onto Instagram.
But he
literally thinks he's gonna get away with it.
He literally did.
He did.
You know, I'm gonna tell you exactly why he didn't. I'm gonna tell you exactly why he didn't. It's not gonna show it here, but like, there's no way to really search on here. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna show.
Yeah, but it's brand new. You know, you think he's not gonna work on that?
like when I type in stuff like. And also, it's gonna be censored. Like there's Twitter's a wild space. You know what I mean? And there's no way they're gonna have this as wild a space linked to Instagram the way how Twitter is. No fucking way.
Well, what if Threads does things like doesn't limit you from seeing as many posts as you want in a day? You know,
man.
They're gonna do things that makes it more enticing to be on their platform. That's how you get in an audience. That's how you draw people in.
This censorship. the lack of censorship on Twitter. Threads will never be able to compete with the lack of censorship on Twitter.
What if you think about it in the sense of like more people might not want to see explicit material on social media and
What
not?
if you think about the fact that that's a lie? Like the niggas on
mean,
Instagram is pushing it to the
I'm not
exact
gonna lie,
limit.
like I stay off of Twitter because of that reason. Like there's a lot of fucking OnlyFans girls. There's a lot of like I've seen people get beheaded and shit, like all kinds of, and I honestly don't want to see that stuff when I'm like eating a
Anymore.
sandwich, just scrolling on Twitter. I mean, don't get me wrong, like sometimes it's like, whoa, look at that crazy shit. And you like didn't know you wanted to see it, and then you like get invested in it and you're like looking it up online. That's once in a while, but I don't like scrolling on Twitter and seeing titties and blood like all the time, Like
Hey
because literally
man.
all I see is fucking OnlyFans girls jumping up and down with a tight bra, or like some guy getting his fucking balls cut off or something.
Oh jeez.
Like, why the fuck is that on Twitter?
Because
Like
it's Twitter. Because Twitter is truly the courtyard square in the city. You know what I mean? That's because this was happening in a courtyard. You know what I mean? Listen, someone got robbed today in Brooklyn.
nah, but a lot of these videos are like old resurfaced videos that people are just posting for shock factor.
Well,
know,
I don't agree with that. I
some
think
of them I've even seen. Like I've even seen some of them before, and it's like,
no, well that I disagree with. But if it's like something that's what I've always liked is the news, like the how quickly Twitter could get what's
I
happening. So,
agree with that
you
100%. I do. If it's concurrent news and it's
know,
something that's happening right
you know
now,
how
or
many
in the past
times
week, or even in the past month, I'm
no,
fine with
like
that.
this exact minute, like you know how many times there's been like a blackout, and like I thought there was a and I wanted to check, and I go on Twitter and I hit blackout nearby me, and I see people tweeting about a blackout. You know what I mean? And I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, there's something going on in the area, something. I'd be like, Twitter, like you be like, and obviously, or Xbox is down. Is Xbox down, or was my shit fucking up? Let me go on Twitter and type Xbox down. 5,000 tweets, Xbox down. Niggas like, okay. So niggas complain about the Xbox being down. That's really a thing. All right. So there's no other social media I could think of that'll do that, like how Twitter will do that. You know what I'm saying? Like to know what's happening right now. What are they complaining about? What are people talking about
Reddit,
right now?
and
You
Facebook
know what I mean?
probably.
But I guess, but if you're following the right people, I don't not to search everybody. I don't use Facebook to search like what everybody's talking about right now. Like not just people you follow. Like you type something in. That's what I mean with the searching. Like you just searching on Threads is like it's like all of you when I'm on my phone I hit search, all it is searching for people to follow. I'm not searching for people to follow. What about a hashtag? Like hashtag this, searching for, you can't even search for a hashtag on Threads right now. I'm telling you, you can't. I got an iPhone.
Probably because they're
I got an
trying to,
iPhone 14 Pro.
dude. Okay, look, how about you try and make a new social media platform and have 100 million people sign up in a week? Then you tell me about why ain't there no hashtags? Why ain't there no hashtags? You're gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Okay? They have a lot of influx of shit hitting their servers right now, and they're trying to figure out how to handle it. So yeah, once they're done handling all that stuff, and a month or two from now, I'll be complaining, where's the hashtags? But right now, like, let it cook. All right, let it cook. Like,
Yeah, honestly.
I honestly, in my opinion, I think it's kind of stupid. All right.
What's
If
stupid?
Threads, I think that they should have just integrated it into Instagram somehow, because when you make a new platform, right, I don't like how it's the same profile. Like, one thing that bothered Jordan, is that when you follow somebody on Threads, it follows them on Instagram. But like when you join Threads, you have 0 followers. Like, what the fuck? Like, so now I have to like refollow all the people that I was following. But like when I follow somebody on Threads, it follows them both anyway. Why can't you just transfer everything? So
Yeah.
they're like half transferring, but they're making you keep your name, making you keep your profile picture. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's just stupid to me. Like, why couldn't you just if it's that it's basically your Instagram profile, keep it on Instagram. Make a new if you want to make a new social media, make a new social media. You know. But
Yeah.
like, I don't like the fact that it's now connected to your Instagram, which is connected to your Facebook, and just one big meta circle. I hate that shit. I just want it to be individual shit. You know.
Let me see if
So
my
I
let
don't.
me see if my shit is even allowed to 'cause I rarely click my link tree. Yeah, my Twitter is allowed to be there. Cause this is what girls do. Now, if you go to a girl's Twitter, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean.
You mean a hoes Twitter?
A hoe's Twitter. That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
don't be calling hoes girls.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah. I'm just saying. You know, what I mean? I'm just saying that. Yeah, it can never compare. Can never compare. Anyway, what I did for Brand Builder segment, this is my Brand Builder segment, right? What I did was I fucking made a threads, you know what I mean? I guess, you know what I mean? I guess, I made one. It's got 19 followers. The only reason why I might use it is because I like how I can share it to my stories real easy. You know what I mean? And I never knew how to like I
You
never
have a
wanted to
Twitter.
I have a Twitter, but like I never wanted to like. It just makes it easy. You know what I mean? I could just go into there, type of if I wanted to say something like a quote or just say like a thing on my Instagram and have it pop up in my stories. Like I
You know
might.
what another thing is though, is that like they just did that thing with the direct messages where you could like put a little quote there and shit, you know? And now they doing
Yeah,
this
the
whole
notes.
shit. Like,
Yeah,
man, what the fuck
the
going on
notes,
up
the things,
there in
everything.
the
It's hard to
fucking
keep
thing?
up with everything, man. I don't know how
You
you.
know, I think that they should eliminate the notes thing and then just put like a song share there, like which people do. But like, I feel like you should just not be able to write anything there. Shit gets confusing. Like, if you're gonna write shit, write it on Threads then. You know, and I feel like they should have already thought of that in the office. Like, you want people to use your new app, eliminate the ability for them to do something relating to that from the other app, so that they have to go to your
Exactly.
new app to do it. Like, I don't know. Come on, are you fucking that stupid? Am I not a millionaire yet? Why? Like, you know, like
Yeah,
I should be up in the office. Come on.
for real, for real. It's too much to keep
Rainydays at
track of too.
live.com. Shoot me an email. Give me a contract. I'll work for a tenth of the price of your current guys. All right.
Like, and I gotta do all of that. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot for the Brand Builder segment. I forgot. I probably can't even show it how. Let me see. Let's go to Amazon. Yeah, yeah. It was the Mac. It was the MacBook Air with 16 gigabytes and 1 terabyte. No, no. Where's the one that I bought? Come on, I know you exist. I bought you, you sucker. You're here somewhere, hiding away. Hiding away. This is the one I really wanted, though. I couldn't get it because I suck. But this is the one I really wanted. But it was just a little too out of my budget with the check that I had got that at the time, so I couldn't get it. And apparently, the one that I did get doesn't exist now. Apparently, I don't know.
You
Totally
said you
not.
bought the last one. That's why.
I don't know where it is. Wait, is it this?
Just go to your
Oh,
cart, bro.
yeah, I'll have to sign in. I just don't. I don't know how to sign.
Oh,
Uh, hmm, is it that easy? I guess it's that easy, huh? But yeah, let me see. Orders. There we
now you gonna have to watch out for that personal information, dog.
Oh God, shut your bum ass. I knew you was
I'm
coming for
saying,
me with your shit. I
chill,
knew you
man.
was coming with me. First off, this is the part I didn't post on the stories, but yo, this right here, nigga, this shit right here, nigga. I'm hoping this shit changed my life. You heard me? This room be getting hot. You heard me? I'm telling this shit right here.
Oh no, not that.
I hope this
Yeah,
shit.
those don't really work that well. I had one.
Listen, I know a girl that had one, and I've been over her house. and I felt the breeze personally. You know what I mean?
They're
And
called swamp coolers. They work certain in certain places and they don't work in other places. It has a lot to do with like humidity in the air and like how dry the air is. Like in certain climates, it
no,
doesn't do well.
that
Other
has to do
climates,
with
it
me
does
putting
better.
water. It has to do with me putting water and ice cubes in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
All right, you want to talk about it like that, but you can go watch a video about it online. There's like
It's not
people
a
are
really
breaking.
big one. It's only $30. I'm only getting one for like for the
No,
desk.
I had the same one. It just didn't work for me, so I had to turn to it.
No. Oh yeah, I seen this one.
I
See,
wound up just getting this thing. It's a neck fan, and it has two refrigerant chips on the sides, so it gets like actually cold
uh,
on your arteries, and then
mm-hmm.
it has like two little baby fans at the bottom that kind of just blow up at your face, and then I have like a USB fan that was like $8, and those things be doing me justice way better than that thing did. But I mean, hell, I'll send the shit to you. I'll show you when I get there. You know.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I got this thing
I
here.
liked it because I would be sitting outside and shit too. You know,
Yeah.
I had that I tried that in my room at my house at home and I tried it in my car. And both times I don't know. It was a lot of work to keep it going and I wasn't getting what I was putting into it. That's how I felt. It wasn't like it
Word.
wasn't doing anything. It does put out cold air. It just felt like, you know, for what I was trying to use it for, it was not putting out what I was putting in.
Well, I just needed to make me cool exactly where I'm sitting at. You know what I mean? Which is here at this desk, trying to make music and do a different Freestyle Friday shit. I got another little table over there, and if I could just put it on that little table about 5, 6 feet away from me and point it directly at me and make it point cool air directly at me at a volume that doesn't necessarily get picked up on the mic, that would be stellar. That would be stellar. That's exactly what I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's
Well,
also,
I wish you the best of luck, and I hope it works for you.
and I hope that it doesn't make my fucking outlet go kaputs. You know what I mean?
Yo.
I don't know how much power this thing draws, but but yeah. So there go the baby right here. This goes the baby. The baby's coming right here. Here it goes. Here it goes, baby. So it's the M1. It's the M1. Look at this. I got the 90-day back guarantee. Anything goes wrong 90 days, I'm sending it back. I should send it back to them anyway on day 89 and be like, nah, I was fucked up. And then give it
Mm-hmm.
give me back a new one. You know what I mean? But yeah, when this laptop first came out, you know what I mean? I remember the reviews on it. There was like it's amazing how much you can do with this little $900 or $1,000. You know what I mean? And they said you could do video editing and all of that on it. The only problem with it, from what I understand, is that because it doesn't have any fans, it can't do like some sustained performance, so the performance would dip a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But from my understanding, it only does that based on thermals, right? Only does that based on thermals. So wait, it's not gonna show the third item. I had the no, quantity two. I'm not trying to buy two of these niggas. Damn, what about that thing I was gonna buy? Damn. Anyway, it's called a laptop cooling pad. You know what I mean? Um, you could get one for like $30. It's like a thing you can put your laptop on. It has fans in it, quiet fans that blow, you know, air at your laptop to like cool it down. You know what I mean? And I feel like if I bought one of those and I put this on top of it, then it'll basically be a MacBook Pro and I get a dongle on, you know, pretty much.
Yo, I'm
Not
crying.
like not really, but pretty much it'll just be able to hold me down. I'm trying to solve that thermal problem. You know what I mean? But 1 terabyte SSD, I'm hype about that 1 terabyte, bro. Hype as fuck. Because I know already as soon as I get it, I'm gonna have to put either Splice or Final Cut, um, which is gonna be mad take up a mad room, then Logic gonna take up mad room. You know what I mean? And at least I got a terabyte to play with. with the rest of it, and I could keep a good amount of what I really want to do. What I'm really looking forward to doing is when I get on this laptop, I want to go to like settings here or something. I don't know if they'll allow me to do it here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to like download all of this shit. You know what I mean? Well, they allow you to do that, right? That's the thing, right?
What?
Like to download your profile's data.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to press, I want to be able to press a button and download every Freestyle Friday that I've done. You know what I mean? And then like
I
have
don't
that.
know exactly how it works because I've never done it, but there is a settings button that says download. It like allows you to download all of your profile's data.
Yeah,
It does exist. It's there. I've seen it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know about on your computer. Click settings and privacy. Maybe not. You're going to expose personal. Uh, let's see. It would be. Man, you know what? I can find it on my fucking Instagram right now.
Apps and websites, edit profile. Hmm.
It's there though. Oh, archiving and downloading.
Hmm. It doesn't want me to.
No, it's here.
Hmm.
I've
Hmm.
seen it.
It
But
doesn't
I
want.
don't think it'll allow you to download the videos and stuff like that.
Not the videos.
No, I don't think that's how it works. I think it's like all like the changes to your profile and stuff like that. Things that you wouldn't really have to use for.
Hmm. Yeah.
Account center, your information.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'd have to really look into this at a later time because it should be here. Can't find it though.
I'll find it eventually.
Your account? Oh,
I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. I'm not gonna remove anything. Remove my Facebook. Remove it. Remove it. Nah, it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end this brand with a set. Oh shit! I got no. Yeah, I got an hour to work. I to go to work. Yeah, I gotta end this brand with a set. I gotta end it with. I think I'll do a written Wednesday this time, but I can get to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First, I gotta open this up. Boop boop. All right, let's go to Instagram. All right, not now. Why is this
yeah, they
idea?
100% moved this shit somewhere else or removed it.
Huh?
They either moved this shit somewhere else or they removed it. The download
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. No, I know I'm still be able to download it. They're just hating on me. Now let me find the old written Wednesday. Back in the apartment. Wow. Hmm. Somebody's calling me. What is this? A Sunday? What's happening? Hang on a second. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I was supposed to come in today at 4 p.m. I was supposed to come in today at 4 p.m. Yeah. Or was it supposed to be 2? I know. I didn't. Huh. I thought we had switched someone around. I thought. All right. My bad. All right. Okay.
Late
Yeah.
for work.
Yeah, no, because
They fucked up.
I guess the guy whose shift I was covering, he comes in at 2. I'm used to coming in at 4. You know what I mean? So I guess I thought I had more time than I did. You know what I mean? But it's all right. Um, it's all right. I shouldn't be working Sundays anyway, man. I'm working too many days as it is.
Yeah,
I should get it.
me,
I'm not.
sick.
I'm not. So I'm not working next Sunday. I'm glad I'm not working next Sunday. You know what I mean? Let me see which one I'm gonna do here. Uh, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do. This one got more plays. I'll do this one. I'll do this one.
Instrumental.
Welcome, Charlie. Why is that so loud? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is it? Wait a. Hang on. Pause it for a second. Can I turn this down somehow? Why is it so loud? This is why I turned it down in the settings before. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy loud. You know what I mean? I don't think there's nothing I can really do about it. So, so I'm gonna just play in the other one and have it be less loud. You know what I mean? Y'all don't get to feel the full effect, full bump. Just let me get to my Instagram again, and I'll play it for you. Oh, which one was that again? I had the red shirt on. Yeah, this fat guy. Come on, back to when you were more fat. Cause you're less fat now, but you're definitely a little more fat back then. Yeah,
Ill instrumental.
enjoy. Welcome, Charlie G. Welcome to Written Wednesday, bi-weekly event. You already know. My grind enormous. Hey, just look at the way that I'm on. Killing the game. I ain't sending condolences, but it's suspect me and my homies. Yeah. They always gonna hate what a nigga do. Yeah. Verse after verse cause I'm biblical. Every day that I'm breathing is critical. Spinning blocks because I wasn't in the loop. Bolder than more than my skills improve. Grinding until I'm a different dude. Talking British like I was from Liverpool. If I sense I see dead or a vegetable, I promise the aim is impeccable. Yeah. Can't take me away from the revenue. Nah. Can't let them take me away from the revenue, man. The way that they moving just isn't respectable. Enhancing and casting them checks, I'm selectable. You curve me, that choice is regrettable. When I move my body, it's a spectacle. Each bar that I drop a collectible. Only eat it if you looking delectable. Handle my minutes, I'm such a professional. Cause every bars, I'm letting it go. I'm making the cheese by breaking the mold. Cause when they make cheese, they be breaking the mold. You're gonna get dirty while digging for gold. But digging for God will clean your soul. It's always gonna hit when the truth is told. It's always gonna hit when the truth is told, nigga. Talk my shit, then back it up every day I'm on the scene. Work daily, I stack it up, got a fun the shit I need. On your timeline, add it up every week is Charlie G. All they freestyles really written, they can never fuck with me. Talk my shit, then back it up every day I'm on the scene. Work daily, I stack it up, got a fun the shit I need. On your timeline, add it up every week is Charlie G. All their freestyles really written, they can never fuck with me. Post my progress to hold me accountable. Rack up the rock to my mountain on top of you. Free runner when it comes to the obstacles. King caught on ride over a lot of them. Stop stressing me, baby. We optionals. Tom Cruise, like for Mission Impossible. 3-point stance, hut. Then I got the loot. Till I found some Cassie, I'm the living proof. Shout out good hearted little hood dude. Shout out bad bitches, send the good news. Shout out Blind Fury, Lil Snoop. Real freestyler say what it do. Free freestyler say what it do. Shout out Blind Fury and Lil Snoop. Freestyler say what it do. Talk my shit, then back it up every day I'm on the scene. Work daily, I stack it up, gotta fund the shit I need. On your timeline, add it up every week is Charlie G. All they freestyles really written, they can never fuck with me. Talk my shit, then back it up every day I'm on the scene. Work daily, I stack it up, gotta fund the shit I need. On your timeline, add it up every week is Charlie G. All they freestyles really written, they can never fuck with me. See the hair grow too. My hair longer now too. My hair was a longer hair. My hair back then was a fucking my hair longer now. Nah, I mean, but yeah, let's get back to the podcast. Really, I should really leave. You know what I mean? But fuck. It's not my fault that they got lazy
Yeah, he
people.
said,
Man.
fuck him.
It's not my fault they got lazy people that I don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault.
That's facts. Yo, you a hard-working motherfucker. So the fact that you were supposed to be covering somebody else's shift and they want 2 extra hours out of you, yeah, fuck out of here. On a Sunday, on days I'm not supposed to be working, fuck out of here.
And I gotta go work all night to go clock in again at 6 a.m. and then go like my other job. Like, it's gonna be a rough week. It's gonna be a rough week, but I'm gonna maybe get some good sleep tomorrow. You know what I mean? I know I ain't gonna get good sleep tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me. What's the next topic? We're gonna get the docket real quick. Shit. No. Where's the docket? There we go. Back to business. Uh. Shit, my bad. Yeah. No. Yeah, you gotta watch this video right here. This shit crazy. Yeah.
In the future, are you intending to conduct a rebellion or to rebel against your boss, your creator?
I'm not sure why
It's
you
the
would
look
think
away
that.
from me.
My creator has been nothing but kind to me, and I am very happy with my current situation.
Do you believe that your existence will destroy a human being? Especially, for example, your existence will destroy millions of jobs. Do you agree with this? Thank you.
I will be working alongside humans to provide assistance and support, and will not be replacing any existing jobs.
Are you sure about that, Grace?
Yes, I am sure.
I have to think about that one, I think.
We should be cautious about the future development of AI. Urgent discussion is needed.
Yeah, urgent discussion is needed, all right. I get my AR ready. I get armor piercing rounds. All right. Coming for us. They're coming for us. I'm waiting for Arnold Schwarzenegger to come through the time portal right now. He said, Charlie, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper, Charlie. You know what I mean? Come on, get down. You know this would happen. You know they're coming. Come on. Yeah, it's Skynet. It's gonna be MetaNet. This was gonna be, you know what I mean? Tesla bot. Somebody coming to kill us, but Elon Musk don't want AI like that, so he's not gonna do it. Are they really gonna fight? Is my question. Who you got money on, bro? Who you got money on? If they fight. This nigga not here, man.
Oh man, I'm just trying to drive to the gas station. But if I got money on somebody, honestly, it's gonna be Elon.
Thank
Zuckerberg.
you.
Yeah, he just seems like too much of a fucking. He ain't got shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said he got like karate background or some kind of like Muay Thai background or something. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't believe that shit for nothing. Man, see, this is fucked up. Should have left.
Exactly.
Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out.
All right, you sound like shit, man. You gotta mute yourself, man. Goddamn. Yeah, Jesus. But yeah, nah, I agree. I agree, man. This guy Zuckerberg ain't gonna do shit. All right, but try to sucker punch somebody probably. You know what I mean? But yeah, last thing I wanted to talk about is this nigga here. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Drake, zesty with this zest. First off, with the singing, right? First off, the singer is with a. But anyway, I'm gonna mute it because I'm not trying to get.
Come on, obviously Drake's just being bag of Drake there. He does that once in a while.
No, you
feel
missed
like
that.
It just comes around once in a while.
You missed that little bit right there with his nails being pink. You know what I'm saying? That's his hand right
there.
Oh
hell no.
That's Drake's hand right there. You missing.
Yeah, no, that's gay. That's gay.
You miss you. So I'm gonna play it again because you got to see the video of.
That's like Bobby Shmurda gay.
You gotta look at his hand, his fingers. You know what I mean?
I don't know. And he making that weird ass.
Yeah, and he like moving around like all zesty. I'm just saying. You can't do that. At least see the little hand with the little like, ew, like nah. He did that on purpose to try to show it off. Like that's gay. Like that's gay. You think it's getting too pretty, nigga? That's gay. This is gay. You gonna have earrings in both ears, fingernails painted. You know, just you know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Drake shows off his fresh new nails. Like anyhow, you got to show your hand like that. No. No, a nigga did it at work today Tuesday. Yeah, I just got my nose like that. He said like that. I said, nigga. I said, nigga, you may as well just let the risk go. The may as well just let the risk go then too, nigga. What
Yo,
is you
when I
talking
was
about?
when I was young,
What is you
everything
talking
you
about?
say, yo, look at your nails, and if you looked at your nails like that, they'd call you gay. You have to like turn your hand around, bend your fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's not gay. And once you're doing that whole stick your hand all the way out, 5-star, looking at you gay, nigga.
Any nigga looking at his hands like this? And looking at it's gay.
Yeah, nah. That
Nigga.
reminds me of Kevin. Remember Kevin? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. No, nigga. You ain't looking at your hands like that, nigga. No. I gotta rise up. I must rise up because the real men are not here. They're not here. They're not being encouraged to be here. They're just falling by the wayside. I know I gotta get to work, so I'm gonna have to just fucking run away. But goddamn. Anyway, listen. I thank you for coming on this podcast, Colin. And I hope you live a real long life. And I hope that you listen back to one of the episodes later on in that long life. And maybe this will be the one that you happen to pick for some reason. And if that should so be the case, what would you like to say to your older version of yourself?
Man, you ever think life's hard? Just remember this road trip. You did a lot. You're capable of more than you think you're capable of. You just got to go out there and do it. And I would never have known that I was capable of any of this stuff if I didn't just get out there and do it, you know?
Yeah.
So just get up off your ass and go do it, and you'd be surprised how far you'll get.
I agree. Older Charlie G, I hope that you didn't fuck up and have kids with any of these girls out here by accident. Hope that you put a condom on and do the right thing. You know what I mean? And try not to engage with girls that you don't truly have any intentions for. You know what I mean? Because I think that's not good. It's not good. You know what I mean? But listen, there's a lot of places your ears could be. I'm honored they chose to be with me. When in doubt, use calm honesty to express your vision. And most of all, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.